On Thanksgiving night, in a quiet town most people forgot existed, the lights at Ridgeway Community Hall flickered back on for the first time in 15 years. Most folks were home with family, carving turkey, watching football, but an elderly janitor named Mr. Collins, age 78, shuffled inside with a small box in his hands. The hall had once hosted the town's biggest Thanksgiving gatherings, until the year the local unit was deployed and never returned the same. Tonight, he wasn't here to clean, he was here to remember. As he placed the box on a dusty table, a young volunteer named Jenny, who was helping serve meals to lonely seniors, walked in. "Mr. Collins, why are you setting only one chair?" she whispered. He looked up, eyes misty. "Because this seat belongs to the bravest man I ever knew." Jenny sat beside him, drawn in by the heaviness in his voice. "His name was Sergeant Michael Reeves," Collins continued. "He promised, every Thanksgiving, no matter where he was stationed, he'd come home and share a plate with me." Jenny smiled softly. "Did he?" Mr. Collins swallowed hard. "He tried. His last call came from the desert. He said, 'Save my seat, old man. I'll be there before the gravy gets cold.' But that was the night everything changed." Jenny leaned in, heart pounding as the story tightened around her. "He didn't make it back, did he?" she whispered. Mr. Collins shook his head. "No, but he saved his entire unit. His courage bought others a chance to live, including my own son." The hall fell silent. The hum of the old heaters sounded like a heartbeat. Suddenly, the main door opened. A tall figure stepped inside, breathless, carrying a worn backpack and an American flag folded in careful triangles. "Sir," the man said softly, eyes locked on Mr. Collins, "I'm Captain Aaron Reeves, Michael's son." Jenny gasped. Collins froze. The captain approached the table, pulling a small, sand-covered box from his bag. "My father wrote this for you," he said, placing it gently on the table. "He told me, if I don't make it home, make sure Mr. Collins gets one last Thanksgiving with me." Inside was a tape recorder. Shaking, Mr. Collins pressed play, and the hall filled with the familiar voice he thought he'd never hear again. "Collins, if you're hearing this, don't cry. Save that energy for the turkey. Thank you for giving me a home when I had none. Thank you for believing in me. If I don't make it back, sit with my boy and remind him that love doesn't die, it only changes shape." Tears streamed down everyone's cheeks. Mr. Collins reached over and pulled Captain Reeves into a trembling embrace. "Son," he whispered, "your father kept his promise, and I'll keep mine. You'll never spend another Thanksgiving alone." As the community gathered, filling the hall with warmth it hadn't felt in years, Jenny recorded the moment and whispered to the camera, "If you're thankful for our soldiers, share this. Let the world remember the ones who gave us freedom, and the families who still carry their courage." And that night, in a long-forgotten hall, love came home again.